From being invited to join the Crip and called NBA Dumbboy, to becoming a legend because someone died. These are 20 things you didn't know about NBA players. First, let's start with Joel Embiid's murder at number 20. See, Joel Embiid needed to do something that no other athlete had the mind to do.
Have you actually killed a lion, Joel?
Yeah.
See, in my life, I've heard some crazy stuff, but a lion? Really? Man! Well, at least he didn't try to kill himself like Dwight in number 19, because he struggled with an addiction that almost took his life. Yeah, Dwight was so addicted to junk food, he literally put a Skittles machine in his house. But his nutritionist told him that if he didn't stop, not only would his career be over, so would his life. And Dwight vowed to change before it was too late.
I wanted to start off by talking about your diet because you're obviously in incredible shape.
I used to eat a lot of candy.
Now, did you know that in 2022, the first NBA player to ever become a billionaire was LeBron? Yeah, LeBron earned $385 million from playing and over $900 million through sponsorships, according to Forbes, making him richer than Steph, KD, and Giannis put together.
He's arguably one of basketball's GOATs.
LeBron James is one of the best, one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
LeBron James is now a billionaire.
With total disdain for anybody's feelings.
But I don't know what's crazier than that, or LaMelo Ball being the craziest driver at number 17. Oops, guess LaMelo just can't live without driving recklessly. But at number 16, what Stephen Curry can't live without has me thinking he's the horniest player in the NBA.
This question is going to Jerry, Draymond, and Lauren. Which could you not live without for 1 month? Sex, coffee, your phone, or weed?
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah, this is couples therapy. This is not a game show.
We're going to learn a lot today.
Oh, absolutely. It's the beginning of the end. Go ahead.
Babe, what could you not live without for 1 month?
Sex, for sure.
Okay.
Just look at Curry, man. Hitting threes on the court and in the bedroom? Ayesha is lucky to have a good baller on the NBA court and the inner court. Anyway, did you know that there is a player that bought wildcats that could eat humans alive as pets? Yeah, Ben Simmons was the former owner of 2 Savannah cats. As soon as he did it, he quickly regretted it because the cats were too wild for him, and he returned the exotic pets to the breeder so that they can find a more suitable home for them. How on earth will you buy a cat that can eat you? That's insane, man. As crazy as that was, we still need to talk about LeBron James again because he seems to have more hidden secrets than any other NBA player. Yes, I don't think you know that LeBron James is a principal of a school. Surprised, I guess? He has a foundation, LeBron James Foundation, and a school called the I Promise School in Akron, Ohio, his hometown where he is the vice principal managing the school. My goodness, how does this guy have time for an NBA game and still be a principal of a school? See, a principal could be cool, but being the first NBA rapper to drop a diss track at number 13 is funny. Aaron became the only NBA player to drop a diss track to the NBA, sending them a message for giving him the worst judgment in a dunk contest that could have got him $1 million. Wow, Aaron killed them. But at number 12, Anthony Edwards is featured in the best movies I've ever seen. He is the main character in one of the biggest movies in Netflix history, The Hustle.
Hey, is it legal to have a kid with your mom, Miss Payne? Because we don't roll like that over here. Hey, I know you hear me. Hey.
Well, at least he's figuring out safe ways to live life, because at number 11, Anthony Towns almost got killed.
Accident could have went, I would say, I had 5% a chance of making it out alive. I hit the 5% mark, and then I'll say 4% was to be seriously injured, and 1% was to be minorly injured, and I came out in the 1%, so it's not bad.
Dang, Towns surviving a car accident and being able to joke about it right after is mind-blowing. But now that we're getting to the top 10, things you didn't know about NBA players are about to get to a whole new level. However, before we expose more secrets, please subscribe, like, and share. Alright, what if I tell you that one player gave up basketball to drive tanks? And this is no other than Lauri Markkanen.
Lauri, let's talk about what's going on in your life right now. So, you do have a 6-month commitment overall before the age of 30 to serve in the Finnish Army.
Before, I couldn't go as short as you guys, but I had to cut it pretty short. But I mean, every days are pretty long. We wake up early and go for probably 10.
Jeez, they really made this dude give up basketball? Oh well, Lauri could handle it, but John Wall couldn't handle what happened to him at number 9, because that almost made him kill himself.
Up and scores again. And he's on the floor, and he is down, and he is in pain, and it looks like it's his right ankle.
That's what it looked like. Oh, he just rolls it on landing, and then the weight of Kyrie Irving. Yeah.
But it wasn't just the injuries. They began making it the most emotional time of his life. John was dealing with all the closest people to him, like his mom and his grandma, passing away. And at the same time, he was never able to recover and be the player he once was.
Your emotions right now?
Man, this is an emotional game for me. This is for Maya, one of my close friends I lost that I met last year. And it's just tough, man. You know what I mean? To see a little kid that fights so hard for cancer and can't beat it. This game's for her, man. All my jerseys, my shorts, I'm going to give it to her family. It's a tough day for me. And I was really quiet today.
Oh, actually, at number 8, I know exactly what Kevin Durant does, and it used to be illegal. The man almost got exposed by TMZ, and after that, he started doing some suspicious handshakes with his teammates. The clues have been adding up for a while, so eventually, KD came out about his secret.
When did you begin as a kid? As a kid smoking weed?
Nah, I mean, if you want to call it 22 a kid.
22, so an adult. And explain what it does that people might misunderstand about it.
To me, it clears the distractions out your brain a little bit, settles you down. It's like having a glass of wine.
Yeah. So did you smoke today?
Yeah.
And you're just fine?
All right, KD, I see you. With that lifetime Nike deal, I already know you're rich enough to throw in some time. But nothing KD puts in his mouth could give him acting like number 7, where De'Aaron Fox did things so crazy the NBA invented a brand new award for it. De'Aaron recently became one of the most clutch players in NBA history with plays like these.
NBA has a brand new award this season, and the winner will have a beautiful piece of hardware for the trophy case, and these are the finalists for the Kia NBA Clutch Player.
Yeah, you've got to be proud of De'Aaron, man. But you also got to be proud of Devin Booker at number 6, because he did something unreal to honor Kobe. See, these two were more than competitors, they were brothers. So after Kobe's passing, no player was more devastated than Book. Not only was he getting emotional at games and during interviews, all because of the last moment they shared together, the Book made sure Kobe followed him everywhere he goes.
We're MJ at the end of his career, but Kobe, that they fell in love with the game of basketball by watching. And so what a tremendous honor for both of these teams to execute this.
And of course, just a handful of...
Wow, respect a Book for keeping it real. Well, Book isn't the only one keeping things real, because number 5 spent over 3 decades lying to the world. He got fans to believe he was left-handed, like wearing wristwatches meant for left-handed people, when he actually shoots with his right hand. So I guess he's just trying to have people not be able to stop him from making plays like these.
Back up. Here goes Russ with the left hand. Russell, Westbrook, left hand. Lakers are on their way to their first win of the year. Look at Russ.
I don't know. I mean, Westbrook's always doing things that don't make sense. He's a grown man who wears dresses. But for number 4, Harden almost turned Stevie Wonder for just doing his job.
They had a camera with a flash.
I mean, really, James Harden, is it that big of a deal? You're about to throw an attempt to look like you're going to throw a ball? And Snyder, he says, that's not fair. Plus, he had a few more choice words.
Yes.
Man, do you know what a laser is? It can completely make one go blind. But anyway, we're glad our man didn't go blind. But in number 3, what Damian Lillard did made the NBA force him to get drug tested.
I mean, honestly, I was like, are y'all serious? Like, I did the urine test yesterday, and then they backed it up with the blood draw tonight after the game. That was actually my first time in my career being tested after a game.
My man pulled off one of the craziest games in NBA history. Hold up, 71 points. This was one of the most legendary performances in NBA history. But the NBA felt he needed to get drug tested, which reminds me of number 2. When Ja Morant was invited to join the Crip because of the way he was seen flashing a gun everywhere and putting up Crip signs in NBA games. The funny and craziest part was when Kwame Brown hopped on a camera to call Ja Morant an NBA dumb boy.
I've heard of NBA young boy, but you NBA dumb boy.
But the funniest and craziest story I've ever heard was number 1, and I guarantee you never knew that Chris Paul only became a legend because the closest person to it was murdered.
I felt my granddad was my biggest fan. I'd go out to the service station to see him, and you know, he'd just be, he's always bragging on me and my brother about how good we were, and he just made me feel different. He's been running the service station for years.
What a touching story. I'm emotional right now. I guess you are too. However, there are some moments in NBA you would be shocked happened. These are the 1 in a million moments in NBA history. The video is on your screen here. Watch it now.